Hi there, Permit Sub Trainers. As you know by now, my name is John Keppel. I'm one of the Madison K-12 math teacher leaders, and I'm going to go over a document with you that you should have filled out before you come to the face-to-face Permit Sub meeting. It's called the Guest Teacher Toolkit Planning Document. You're going to find this linked in the Pear Deck that Bobby shared with you. So if you could open that up, and you're going to want to make a copy so that you're not editing the main document. So I'll give you a couple seconds to do that. If you're wondering about how to make a copy, you're going to go to the file and then it says make a copy and just title it whatever you want. Share it into your own Google Drive. If you don't have a Google Drive at this point, you're going to definitely want to have one because most of the Madison schools run off of Google. All right, I'm going to go through this document because there's been questions in the past about what the specific boxes might mean. So we're going to go through one by one. Let's say favorites, read aloud book. So think a book that you enjoyed growing up, you enjoyed reading to your kids or maybe nieces or nephews, and write down that title. Sometimes you're going to come into a classroom and there might not be any plans whatsoever because the teacher might have had to leave in an emergency. Favorite read aloud book is great to have if you need 10 to 15 minutes to fill, especially for the younger grades. But high school students might enjoy a read aloud book as well. You never know. The next one is structures and activities for student-to-student collaboration. Think about an activity that you could have groups of students in the classroom complete. Do a little internet research and write down that activity. Be ready to present that to the group. The next one is writing prompts for quick writes. Think about 3 levels of writing that you could put a question on a board and have students write about a paragraph to. Think about an elementary quick write, a middle school quick write, and a high school quick write. Something engaging. The next one is brain teasers and scenario or agree disagree scenarios. Do a little research on this too. If you just type in brain teasers, classroom activities, you're going to find lots of different ones. Try to find a brain teaser that you might have not seen in the past and write it down or link it and be ready to share it. Next is logic and mystery. The same thing as brain teasers. Do some research. Think about a logic or mystery puzzle that you could have printed out and bring to a class where students could complete maybe 2 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15. Next one, music. This is a great one for if you're subbing in a literacy classroom. Think of a song, a current song, where you could print off the lyrics, school appropriate of course, and have students work by themselves or in groups to analyze the lyrics. And last, closure activities. So this is going to be something for at the end of class. So for the last 5 minutes, how are you going to end class if you have no plans whatsoever? It could be an exit ticket. And at this point, hopefully you know what an exit ticket is because that information has already been given to you. But just refreshing, it's something that students write down really quick where they can show if they understood the material given in class. Maybe a reflective writing or something they want, pluses they want more of or wish they had. So think of an activity that you could close class with that uses one of these 3 strategies. So in closing, have all these things ready to go for when we meet in class so we can compare and share these ideas.